Hey everybody, it's me, Sean, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series. That's right, Airport CEO. A lot of people have been waiting for this one, and we are ready to go. This game is very complicated. There is a lot to it, and there's a huge tutorial that is, I'll be honest, it's a little tedious. I actually went through the tutorial and kind of set up our base airport and didn't record any of it. It took about 2 hours. So we'd be 4 episodes in to get to the point where we're at, and I hope you guys don't mind that I skipped it. But I'm going to show you what I did to start up our new airport. So I went ahead and I set up our thing, which is not really important. It actually looks more like me. We put our location. You can kind of go all over. It's really cool. So we put our location here in Portland, which is where I'm from. And what we did is we played, and this is kind of what I want to show you. We're in the moderate management mode. So we start with $1 million in cash. We're playing Vanilla International Airport, and our airport code is VIA. And that's pretty much all the settings. So let's go ahead and load up our airport, VIA00. And we're going to get going here. I'm going to walk you through what I've done because, like I said, this would have taken forever. But I'll try to remember how I went about it in order. So when you start out, you just have this, which is your drop-off for employees and your drop-off for goods. I built a road going a little bit over here. I put in a bus stop. I put in a parking spot for a car drop-off. And then I put in some sidewalk here. Here's our entry terminal. As you can see, it's really big, like way bigger than it needed to be. But, you know, I didn't know any better. I threw in a couple of couches. Looks like we're going to need more. There's an information desk. We've got a flight desk there. A couple of check-in desks here. Now, what I'm doing is I'm modeling this after the Portland International Airport here in Portland, which is typically rated one of the best airports in the country. So I'm trying to follow their model. We'll see how I end up doing. So we have the gates here. You come on up here. There's another terminal thing. I got a couple of garbage cans around. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Here we have the security entrance. Very small security entrance, but I can always expand it down this way. And I can always push some of the other stuff up this way if it comes to that. But we have a small security entrance over here. We have a standard security checkpoint for passengers only. We have a small one down here for employees only. Now, I thought this one was going to be for like first class, but apparently you can't set them for first class only. So I set this one for employees as well. We don't really need that one. We might end up needing another passenger one before too long. So this here is our security area. You can see the entire terminal is secured. Obviously, we need that. And then here we have our exit from security to insecure area. A couple of those set up over there. I have set up a couple of shops. I had to research the shop function, but we have a power store here, which is like a, they just sell goodies and stuff. We had to sign a contract for that. We'll see more of that later on. Over here we have a very small store, which actually, here we go. We can see what the contract stuff is like right now. So I wanted to throw a Turner. I think if we look at Turner, it's a newsstand, bestsellers, magazines, and convenience items. Yep, that's what I want. They need 38 square meters. We have it. 2 shelves. I did it. 1,000 sales. I don't know what that means exactly, but we'll find out. So they pay me rent. Now, I only receive 2% of each sale, which is pathetic, but that's really my only option for these little tiny shops. So we're going to go ahead and sign that contract, and maybe it doesn't. Okay, so we do have a contract. Great. So it's 56 square meters. Yeah, so we just need to see how that turns out. I put in a couple of restrooms, of course. There's a men's room and a women's room. And we have some nice chairs. I love these terminal chairs. I don't like that that tree clips through the wall there. And we have a couple of gates, desks. Now, unfortunately, you can't move these windows, which is a little annoying. But if you zoom in, they become less obstructive. If you zoom out, of course, they're super obstructive. So it's not the worst. Anyways, we have this desk connected to this small, they call them stands. Anyways, there's a small stand there, and then we have a small stand here connected to this desk. These are set for commercial flights only, and they're not for general aviation flights. That way we can get passengers going on these. And up here, we have a couple of general aviation. Now we're going to add some more of these as soon as we get going. for basically for refueling. We had to research. We researched the avgas for general aviation fuel, and we researched the jet fuel for commercial fuel. So we'll be able to service commercial and general aviation. We have a little truck down here. Now, I don't know if I did something wrong, but I feel like this truck is stuck here, so we may have to fix that before too long. And of course, we have our airport runway up here. I put in some pappies. I don't know if they do us any good or not. Here's our terminal air traffic control tower. So the planes go clockwise. I don't know how you decide that or not, but that is what they do. So they come in through here. I put in a holding point here and a holding point here. Again, I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like those work similar to signals in a train game. And, you know, I could have this thing running the whole time. And then the planes will be able to get down here, or they'll come out of here and come out here and take off. So let's, while we're waiting here, because we're about to go into the nighttime, let's go ahead and we're going to put in another small gate, which is an infrastructure item. There we go. Put in a couple of small stands here for general aviation, which will be pretty easy. Maybe I'll put one over here as well. Yeah, there's plenty of room there. All right, so I'm going to put one there also. Now, when you put in a stand, you do need to connect them up with these taxiway nodes. So we do that, and we do that. There we go. So now we'll be able to have a couple more general aviation flights come in, and they're helping us make money. You can see we started with $1 million, and we're down to $150,000. So we are not doing great financially. But I think we're making a profit. We spent $36,000, but that's because we put in those 2 stands. I feel like I need another road slot to make this work. Like, this truck is not going to get out of here without another road slot. So I'm going to put a second. How wide is that? Is that 5? 1, 2, 3. Looks like it's 4.5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was the service road. And I'm going to put another, where is it? It's under items? No. Items is silly. It must be under structures. There we go. Vehicle depot. Great. So we're going to put that there. And hopefully I can like shut this one down and maybe the trucks will find their way out. I don't know. I may have caused a big problem to start with. Okay, before we get the time going too fast though, we should be set to start up commercial flights. So if we go to contracts, great. So we've got Stripe Air, CLM, Skylink, and Maple. Must have 7 flights within 2 days. Oh. Contracts. CLM, 6 flights within 2 days. Per flight, 2,800. Per flight, 3,100. 2,800, 7 flights in 3 days. 2,700. All right, so let's go with Stripe Air. I believe we are fine to accept this contract. Great. I don't need to worry about those things right now. So now I need to go through and set up our flight schedule. Oh, there we go. Go to the flight planner. And I have our 2 stands set up here. So we open up Stripe Air, and now I just need to drag these in and place them where they're going to go. So we'll place that one right there. Oh, wait, is that? That's 880. Okay, we've already taken it off the list. Good. Oh, wait. Weird. Why did it do that? I guess we have to confirm it first. All right. I wanted to see how the other flights fit in there before I confirmed it, but I would think an hour between flights should be enough. And yeah, we'll just set them up this way. Let's see that we're going to have too much of a problem. Hopefully not. We will find out when the flights get going. Now I played through just enough to where I could get like a plane to land, and I was like, all right, I'm going to roll it back a little bit, and then we're going to start making the videos, because I do want to to share all the excitement of this game with you guys as we learn it. So right now we are still learning it. I'm going to turn these on for general aviation flights. Open stand, general aviation. There we go. And this one as well, open general aviation. Great. So now we can accept a few more general aviation flights. So you can see we're making $3,000 an hour. So that's good. We're not going to go broke. I'm going to turn the speed up. We want to get this vehicle depot. So they need to deliver. Maybe they did deliver all this stuff for the vehicle depot. You know what? While we are doing this here, I'm going to put in some lights because we could use some lights for here. Did it place that? I can't tell. Gonna put one there. Okay, that one it definitely placed. I'm gonna put one over here. I'm gonna put one here. I don't know why it didn't place it the first time. And maybe I'll put one over here by the these airplanes. And I probably should have something out front too, right? People getting off the bus, maybe one over here. All right, I don't know if that costs maintenance or anything like that. We're gonna find out. Okay, so this one is ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one. And what if I, because I feel like I screwed up the way that I placed that. Is this an infrastructure? No, it's a structure, vehicle depot, and you hit control and you click on something and it will demolish it. There we go. All right, so hopefully that will demolish that and those trucks will go somewhere else, like to this one, where they can actually move, because this guy, I don't like that guy seeming stuck there. I don't think I need to assign them to anything, but maybe I do. You kind of have to assign everything. Operations, so I turned on all of these things, fueling, reservices, and so forth. Construction, no. Overview, that's where we already were. Contracts, I don't need to worry about more contracts, which is fine. We can look over the ones that we have offered and accepted. Staff, I don't think I need to hire any more staff. Yeah, you don't have to hire like truck drivers as far as I can tell. Economy, no. Operations, manuals. I don't think the, that's the wrong one anyways. If we look at construction, it does have fuel stuff. There are 2 fuel types available. Must be procured, got that. Contract, got it. Fuel depots must be constructed prior to offering service. The aircraft refueling service must be toggled onto the operations panel. Yep, I've got all that stuff done. So, not quite sure. Okay. So this truck, what's going on with you, truck? And that's the truck that I want to be using too. That's all right. Maybe putting this road underneath it will allow it to start moving properly. But I bet you some of these planes are waiting to get refueled, and this little fella is just stuck there. And I don't know what I can do to, status is NA. Oh, here comes our first commercial flight, exciting. So that must mean we're gonna have passengers showing up here soon. Maybe they already have shown up. Oh, did I hire? I need to make sure I hired enough staff. Okay, staff. We want to look at airport staff. Okay, yes, I have plenty. Great. So airport staff works at your information desk, and they work at your ticket gate desks as well. Oh, have I opened the airport yet? I did, didn't I? Operations, overview, airport open. Okay, good. And it looks like these are passengers. No, that's an employee. Employee. Aha, there's a passenger. Great. Those are passengers getting off the plane that just showed up. Is that a passenger? No, that's another employee. All right, some passengers. These are outgoing passengers though, aren't they? from Mountain to Portland. Okay, let's see if this drops off some passengers. Okay, it is. Nope, that's an employee. There we go. Passenger, let's follow this passenger. Let's see what they have going on. Wait. What are you waiting for? More passengers getting off the planes. Oh. Well, how'd they all sneak in here? There we go, from Portland to Mountain. Good, okay. So we've got 2 planes landed. They'll load up soon. Our truck, okay, now our truck is just sitting here, which seems weird. But I guess that's how they sit when they're idle. Do these planes just not need to refuel? Like requested service is fuel, right? So do I need to, aha. You gotta open everything. Oh no, they were open. So what's going on? No? How do I get these guys to there? Did they already, I mean, they wouldn't have already done it because these planes would be full. Do they only request fuel when they're lower? What's the aircraft inspection progress? So much to learn. This is why I didn't record the first 2 hours of me playing this, because this is basically what the first 2 hours was, except without any planes or passengers. Do I wish to delay the flight by an hour? Sure, I guess. I guess that means I should not jam up all of our flights like that. Now, okay, so that was the inspection thing. Aha, so I need more inspectors, I bet. So let's go to employees. It's not like we can't afford it. And is it service technician? I don't know, but you know what? We're going to hire a few service technicians and see if that helps. And then ramp agent. I think I probably want a couple of those. I don't really know what they do, but I'm going to hire a few of them anyways. Very good. All right, we'll see what difference that makes. Maybe the service technicians drive the trucks or something. Yeah, that's not good. So that's these ones. Yes. Shoot. So I don't know why they're running late. Probably because I didn't get them their fuel. But that is going to cause all sorts of problems with the subsequent flights. Yeah. So like this flight already should have landed. It's probably not going to be good for our airport. But somehow I doubt they would have it set up to where the game would like cause you to lose so quickly. I guess it's possible. What are all these people that are just standing around out here? You're a contractor. All right, so you guys are the construction contractors, I guess. Seems like a weird place for you to stand around. Why are these planes not taking off? Seems like this one has more fuel than it had. What's the holdup, guys? I shouldn't be having any problems here. I don't understand. Do I need to I bet you I don't have the road set to connect. That's probably what it is. Oh, can I not build a service road over the... Well, how am I supposed to get to the other side? How am I supposed to get cars over here then? Can they just drive across the tarmac, I hope? I'm guessing that's why they can't get over to the... I'm going to stop delaying these flights. Okay, so apparently that truck was waiting to go to one of these planes. How do we get it to go to one of those planes? Because if it can't, I thought it could just like use the, I thought it could use the taxiway. But it does not seem like it can. So it could be that I have all of this stuff on the wrong thing, maybe? I guess we'll find out. Now, I'm not excited about that because that means I've closed off this area from the bottom. I wonder if I get credit for these flights on my contract. I bet you I got a bunch of unhappy passengers down here, though. Well, the good thing is somehow we're still making money, so I don't quite understand how we're making a profit. Is anybody buying stuff from our shops here? Sales 1, and we need to have 4,800 sales by the, and this one has 6. I don't think we're going to manage to hit our sales goals. Just a suspicion. I think we're going to get penalized on those contracts. Hey, look at that. So okay, that answers that question. I need to have the roads set up like that, which means how am I going to get... Is there no way for the service road to cross? Like the crosswalk won't do any good, of course. Okay, so like these are all worthless. How would I do that then? So I can't place, I can't run a tarmac over to here. So I can't place any planes in here, which was my plan. If I go to taxiway, right? Oh, so I can build a taxiway over the road? Hold on. How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. But I can't build the service road over the taxiway. Okay, well, guess what we're going to do in the middle of the night? That's got to be a bug then. Oh, no general aviation flights. All right, I need to keep an eye on the general aviation flights. And I don't understand how we're making money. How are we making money? Okay, income. Airline income, $1,000. Well, that doesn't help. Franchise income. Ah, it's the rent from our shops. That's how we're making money. Okay, but we are going to get penalized when we don't meet our contracts. Can I see our contract? So here, that's a completion bonus of $20,000. So I assume that we will not be penalized if we don't meet it. We would just get the bonus for meeting their high number. Okay, well that all seems very reasonable. Let's look at our flight planner here. Looks like we've had our last plane land. So, I am... I want to see how this works out before I commit. But it looks like it's going to work out just fine, actually. Because I want to run... Yeah. I need to run a service road across here. So I need to I guess run a taxiway this away. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to run it like that. And maybe that'll be temporary, but I need to delete enough room in here to run a road across here, and then I'll delete some room right here to run a road across here. And that way I can run this down the back as well as we put in additional gates. So that makes perfect sense. It didn't make any sense as I was planning it out, but it makes sense now. All right, let's check our email. We get a lot of emails here. A GA flight did not receive the flight requested. My rating is decreased. Yep, kind of expected that. Some spam. It's starting to cool down. I've got new applications. Clouds are incoming. All right, I don't know how relevant that stuff is at this point. Boy, already more. I just cleared all of you emails. Please don't give me more. You do get an awful lot of email here. It's very realistic in that sense. A junk email, a junk email. You know what? I don't really need to read any of those emails. You're all well and good. All right, great. Okay. So those are fine. Let's get out of there. What's going on now? All right, that works. Middle of the night. Oh, do I have any flights for tomorrow? I do not. Weird. Do I have to sign a whole new contract for tomorrow now? Let's see. Dashboard? No. 50%. General aviation 40%. Yeah, we took a hit there. Economy. Can I see the ones that are completed? Accepted. Okay, so that one's completed because it's got the little check mark on it. Contract completed. Okay, fine. So let's look at offered contracts again. Oh, let's pause it because I don't like it fiddling around like this. I mean, we did so well with Stripe Air. 7 successful flights to complete. Payment per flight is $2,800. And I guess that's the only option I get. So let's go ahead and sign that again. Can't do that while it's paused. And now let's set up those flights for tomorrow. But this time, so it is Friday, right? Okay. Oh no, it's Friday night. We want to set these up for Saturday. So we're going to drag let's see. This goes from 5 to 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could fit 5 in each one. So I only need to get 4 in each one to make this work. All right, so we can do that one there. So we should be able to do like this. That way, in case there's a delay or something, it's not going to push the next flight out. Aha. So it is a little trickier to fit 4 of them in there, but we still made it work. So these ones only have an hour and a half between each one, but that's fine. All right, there we go. Confirm. Right there, confirm. And then these ones will kind of just stick in the middle like that, so that way the runways don't get too crowded. And this one right there. Great. Okay, so we've got flights scheduled at night, or I mean all day tomorrow. I'm going to close that down. We are ready to accept general aviation flights. As a matter of fact, can I know there's a setting in there to where it's like always accept general aviation flights. But that is not it. Dashboard? No. Contracts? No. Budget? Oh, operations? There you go. Great. Always accept general aviation. Yes, let's do that. Okay. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for checking out Airport CEO, this game. Now that I've kind of gotten a basic idea of what's going on, I feel a lot better about it. This game is really complicated, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I hope you will join me for the next episode. If you enjoyed this, click the like button and let me know. And I hope to see you again real soon. Bye!